So this is my bottom review from last night, which took place obviously the Rock Hill show at the M&S Arena, where we saw Nick Ball, the Wrecking Ball, obviously Wrecking, a tough operating Ronny Rios in round 10 to retain the WBA World Featherweight title. What's next on Nick Ball? For me, Nick Ball in the end his relentlessness. His relentlessness and power was just too much in the end for Ronny Rios. But Ronny Rios, he was so damn, wasn't he? He was so damn, to be fair. And for me, I think the TNT commentary was awful. I thought Ronny Rios did win a couple of rounds for me. He had success to the hits of Nick Ball. But yeah, Nick Ball, so good, isn't he? He really is so good, Nick Ball. So relentless. I have one criticism though about Nick Ball. I do have one criticism. It's the pushing and pulling. It's the pushing and pulling where he pulls his opponent back into the corner when the referee told him not to do that. To be honest. And that's my only criticism of Nick Ball. He can be a bit like Josh Warrington where he can fight a bit dirty as well. But it's not like Josh Warrington where he headbutts people or with his rabbit punches. I actually like Nick Ball more. Just because he is relentless. And but that's my own criticism of Nick Ball for me. That's my own criticism of Nick Ball. But Ronny Rios, he was tough. Very tough. He was brave as well. He was in there to survive. Ronny Rios, he had success as well. And he was really up for it. Ronny Rios. So fair play to him. Because I thought Nick Ball would have it done inside 6 rounds. And probably it should have been done. It probably should have been done, shouldn't it? Probably early on in the fight. We all thought it was going to be done. But Nick Ball got the job done in the end, round 10. He keeps thriving on, Nick Ball. What a homecoming for him as well to make that statement with a statement KO victory. Didn't hold back, did he? Didn't hold back. Even though Ronny Rios was already out the win, Nick Ball finished the job off by putting him out the win. So yeah, it's alright, Nick. Don't hold back. So relentless, and we call him the Stouts Mike Tyson for a reason as well. So he's one of my favourite players. One of my favourite boxers to watch and fighters to watch at the moment from the UK. What next though for Nick Ball? What's next for him? Look, Nick Ball, for me, he can still get hit. He can still get easy hit. I would actually keep him away. Look, the Noah Inoue fight, he wants that fight. That's going to tickle everyone's senses. That's going to be an absolute firefight between the two of them. Firecracker between the two of them. Who would win that fight? I would say Noah Inoue would win that fight. Pound star for a reason. And I just think he's still got the better IQ than Nick Ball. As much as Nick Ball is so good, I do think Noah Inoue's IQ is above Nick Ball's in my opinion. But there's also Nick Ball to defend his lost his way father. I'd love to see him do that. Nick Ball have that fight next. Get his revenge on Way Fathers because he is there to be knocked out. Way Fathers in my opinion. But there is the mandatory of Stephen Fulton. Stephen Fulton is now mandatory after his move up to featherweight. So he's probably going to take on Stephen Fulton at the start of 2025 or spring 2025 most likely. Before he's on the water undisputed at featherweight. But let's move on to the other fights before I do one out of time because I'm doing this on a TikTok. Chap Rafferty stopping Henry Taylor. What a turnaround from Chap Rafferty, who did outbox Henry Taylor, who was outboxed easy for the first half of the fight. For the first 7 rounds of the fight, it was looking like Henry Turner was going to win all 12 rounds by outboxing Chap Rafferty. Chap Rafferty, there was rumours of him looking quite tight at the super lightweight. And it did look like that. During the fight. But then it all changed, didn't it? It all changed in round 8 when Henry Turner started to tire. He started to tire, and Jack Rafferty, when I was watching the fight, I was thinking to myself, why is Jack Rafferty not tired in the body? It's like he was listening. It's like he was listening to me in round 8, because he ended up tired in the body, and Henry Turner all of a sudden got kicked, didn't he? He did that kicked. He was starting to get kicked and hit by Jack Rafferty, and it all turned around there, and Henry Turner just got shattered at the start of round 8, absolutely got shattered, and at the end of round 8, he was done. He was done, Henry Turner, and that's the very boxing. That's the very boxing. It only takes one round, and all of a sudden it turns around. Jack Rafferty for the first 7 rounds was like the current Deontay Wilder, wasn't throwing anything. But round 8 and the knockout round in round 9, at the end of round 9, round 8 and round 9, Jack Rafferty was this like a prime Deontay Wilder. Obviously, he should have probably done that earlier in the fight, Jack Rafferty. But for me, Jack Rafferty's know-how won the fight. Henry Turner's still 24 years old, so his inexperience down the championship distance probably proved costly in the end, and it gave Jack Rafferty that advantage to get the job done for Jack Rafferty. And for me, Jack Rafferty, it was the right decision to stop. Right decision from the corner, because Henry Turner was done for me. Where it was done after the onslaught from Rafferty in rounds 8 and 9. But for me, what next, Jack Rafferty? I think he needs to move up to welterweight next, as he looked tight at super lightweight. Elsewhere on the card, super featherweight prospect Heider Herrera sends a 1 to the division with a vicious third round KO win over Flores. What next for Heider Herrera? For me, he needs to forget about the E-Wood fight, because I was not that impressed by Heider Herrera, especially defensively. So I thought Oliver Flores did have joy quite early on. Did have joy early on, tipping Heider Herrera 3 times. The shots were getting through to Heider Herrera, especially in the first round. But then Heider Herrera threw into the fight at the end of the second round, and then the third round he utilised his jab, didn't he? Heider Herrera utilised his jab, and once he did land on Oliver Flores, it was game over straight away. Game over just like that. It was game over just like that once Oliver Flores got knocked down. But I wasn't that impressed by Heider Herrera, so I want to see more from him. He can definitely improve a lot, Heider Herrera. It wouldn't shock me now if Frank Warren puts him in with the likes of Wayne Darner or Archie Sharp. I think Heider Herrera needs to stay at super featherweight for me, because the fight was at lightweight. So I think he needs to stay at super featherweight for me. Maybe that had a part to play as well. But yeah, Heider Herrera, that's the win in that one. And Andrew Kane, easy win for him, stopping Casares in the second round. And what next for Andrew Kane? Wasn't a shock really. We all knew Andrew Kane. It's a bit of a waste of time fight, wasn't it? Because his opponent, let's be real, he was there to be knocked out straight away. Andrew Kane, that's the job done. What next for Andrew Kane? Does he defend the Bayuta lot? Does he fight Charlie Edwards? Or does he fight Paul Butler? It definitely needs to be one of them fights. I think Andrew Kane needs to step up now, in my opinion. But one more shout out to Ronny Rios. I think Ronny Rios, I was still impressed by him, by his toughness, his netball. So I think Ronny Rios can still easily get a big fight, and I think Ronny Rios can still be a tough customer for a few fighters of featherweight as well. So I just thought I'd give him a shout out there for that. But that is my review for the netball versus Ronny Rios card. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below on every fight I spoke about down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you all on the next one.